Hello, pickmakers and sheep hunters. This is Jury Duty Summons, and we're back playing some more Terrafirmacraft Season 2, Episode 5, something? I don't know. Anyway, and today I have with me...
Don, just making my first YouTube appearance.
Hey!
Welcome, welcome. And of course, I'm back. Jerry can't get rid of me, though the amount of times that he's tried to kill me. Why do I seem like I always start these videos? I just realized that. Oh wait, I'm the only one that's actually on the server.
Hey, wait a sec.
I've been pretty busy the last day or two.
Yeah. This is the finished product of the new blacksmith hut. If you want to go see the actual building of it and some really cool editing tricks that I did, go check out my last video, which would be what, like video 19 of this thing. Who knows what the count is? So I think it was number 3.
Something like that.
It feels like it's been so much longer than that. But there's some really awesome music in there. If you want to know any places to get free music, free to use music for YouTube videos and stuff like that. One, you could check out Jury Duty's vlog thingy, which you can find on his YouTube page somewhere. I found it somewhere on there.
My website, I have a website called jurydutysummons.net. I haven't really updated it in a while, but I have if I don't say so myself, a pretty good article about finding free music online for videos. So if you're interested in doing that, check that article out. It's hasn't been updated in a while, but everything is still valid on there.
Right,
and
but
that's exactly the places I get music from.
Yeah, if you want a demo of basically 3 of the sites that I thought were probably the best, which I believe was in Computech, Matt McFarland, and I think I did Dano Song. I believe
all very good.
Right, and definitely go check them out. Definitely give them props, and hey, tunes for your intro or your video or whatever. Those are the spots to go. So what's the plan, Jerry?
All right, so yeah, so we've seen some of this. These are the bellows, but the bloomeries that used to be way the hell over here.
Yeah,
they got moved over here due to a accident with cobblestone, I guess. Yes,
yeah,
and
it was more. Actually, I do want to touch on that one. It was a graphical glitch. If you're digging,
sure.
Well, no. If you're digging underneath, because smooth stone, which is what the floor is, smooth stone is a finished product, and finished products do not obey gravity.
Yeah.
If you cause a cave-in underneath or around a finished block, or at least the finished blocks that I have played with, and that block was to become part of said cave-in, it will look like cobble. So to prevent floating cobble landing on my head, I went and broke some of it, only to later find out that it was all still smooth. So if you have a cave-in, log out, log back in, see what's actually cobble, see what's actually smooth or brick or whatever.
Yep.
Oops.
So yeah, oops. Oh well, it turned out for the best. I think it's much better to have these back here. I think it looks better.
Yeah. It also allowed us to make them a little bit cooler by being a different color.
Yeah. And so down here we have our main storage for stone and whatnot. It's as we need more storage, let's go up the wall a bit. So what do we got here? Yeah, lots of stone.
My brand new stash of basalt.
Yes, the basalt.
That will last for half an episode. Oh, well,
You have no
wrong
legs
ladder.
going up the stairs.
Do not go up that ladder.
Ladder got no legs.
Yeah, because we are using smart move. Oh, I can't get up high enough to get.
You just kind of gotta jump around.
Yeah, just kind of jump off the top there.
There it goes.
We gotta work out something a little bit better than that.
Yeah,
ladders are apparently a little bit awkward.
Yeah, smart movement is not very smart at all.
Seemed like it was working fine before the top one was put in.
It
was kind of got to get situated standing on top and then turn around.
It was a little bit easier, but we'll take care of that later. So these doohickeys that is on the side of the bellow of the wow. Why don't I just ruin the surprise?
On the side of the bellow.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, you know.
Yes.
All right.
So
rinse,
this
repeat.
is a bloomery.
Yeah.
And this is a bellows.
Yeah.
To finish Matt's thought, the bellows is used to heat up the bloomery so you can smelt things that require hotter than the basic, and that includes copper, which we have. I say we, but I found a big deposit of and harvested a bunch of it. And so that's one thing we're going to do this episode is actually finish off smelting all that copper.
Right, and bloomeries are made by taking 3 planks and 6 planks and then sandwiching leather between them.
That's how bellows are made, not bloomeries.
Whatever. Whatever.
I'm gonna run outside before you smack me.
Does anyone know how to plug it into a forge?
Yes. No.
No.
For the sake of your explanation, I think we'll say no.
Yeah.
I believe you just have to put it in the corner. Well, you might have to put it so it's facing the forge. So if you break off one of the side blocks.
Right. Okay, we do have a pick. Okay, so break one of the middle blocks and plop it in.
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
And I am going to start the smelting of this ore.
Okay. So, for those of you who don't know, what is it? 4 charcoal to start a forge?
I think it's 8.
Oh, that's okay. Do not right click when charcoal is in hand. You make charcoal slabs.
I don't think we can afford 8 charcoal. That's quite a bit.
It is quite a bit to light one. That's why you'd only do it once. Do you want a shovel?
I got one.
Okay.
It's not like we had a big pit of charcoal over here or anything.
This is actually our second forge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and light. Okay, I think I actually picked up some of that.
Bit of a bird's eye view up here above you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's try this again. And light, and light, and that one broke. Okay. Grab another one. Actually, you know what? Let me grab.
I have one on me. I have one on me. I can throw down the chimney to you.
Okay. For those who are watching me put that ore and charcoal in there, I put 16 ore and 20 charcoal. And I did that on purpose because the bellows end up using extra charcoal.
Okay. We can't put the bellows right next to here. It doesn't count as a forge.
Maybe you have to do it after it started.
Okay, so yeah, we can use cobble. So I'll just plop that cobble there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And
all right, so you can see as that the temperature went up a bit. So that's right at the nick, and this one is a little bit higher. And so we need to get the temperature up high enough to actually to melt this stuff. The good news is you actually get more bars out than you kind of anticipated.
Is there an animation when you click it?
No, you just kind of right-click it.
Okay.
Unfortunately not.
All right, because I don't know.
Yeah, that was nice finding out you get twice as many bars out of it as we thought.
Yeah.
Okay, so this bellows is working. So we can now start mass producing. You can cook food. I'm probably going to overcook this food with insane amount of speed because it's, well, yellow hot in there right now. But you can mass cook food. You can mass cook your clay molds in here. You can basically do a lot of mass cooking in here. So if you need to cook a lot of meat quickly, this is the way you need to do it. Now you may notice that the middle one filled up first and then the next two up on the V. That's because the hottest point is the bottom center, and the coldest point is the top edges. So it's kind of basically fanning outwards. So the bottom meat's going to always cook the fastest, and you could see I'm already up to 6 steaks and haven't even really done much. So this is a really nice way to cook a lot of food, and relatively quickly.
All right, for those people who are watching on my side of things, I put 16 ore into each of these thingamabobs, and I'm getting 4.5 essentially out of each one of them. So that's even more than we thought. That's more than twice as much than we thought.
Right.
Cool.
One thing
I just noticed I'm about to starve.
Well, here's some meat. It's sitting on top of the forge.
Quite handy.
Yeah. One thing to note about cooking in the forge is it's hot as shit, and you can actually burn your food, and you don't actually get like burnt food. It just disappears. So as soon as it cooks, take it out, or you may lose your meat. Which
never a good thing to have.
No. I don't think any male. Well, no, I'm not gonna finish that one.
Yeah, rain in the forge here.
Yeah. So because it's raining, we may actually lose our heat, or if we lose our heat, we may not be able to gain it back. We had an issue with it.
Yeah, it's kind of steadily going down.
Yeah.
We need a
tarp type thing. I have an idea for that. I haven't. Well, actually, my idea would have been using stone, but since we have an artiste here, maybe he can utilize his skills to make kind of like a fireplace cover type thing. Because I was thinking of doing that with planks. You know, have like 4 posts sticking up, and then, you know, kind of
up at the top of the chimney up there.
Yeah, just to stop the rain.
It doesn't. Yeah, it needs
will that interrupt its flow though?
Well, you have to keep.
Or can it go up and out the sides?
It can go up and out the sides. It doesn't have to be straight up.
Right, but there has to be at least one air block. So like, you wouldn't like put a block on top of the hole and then etch that one. It would have to be at least one higher.
So if I was to stick like a fence post in each corner and then build on top of that.
Yeah, that should work. Because then
actually, a fence post 1 block over the hole is enough.
Really?
Yep, fence posts block. Oh, now I'm stuck in this. Jeez, my feet were getting warm.
All right, I'm actually gonna take that coal out because I think I got enough heat to do the rest of this. Yeah, not very entertaining watching meat cook, but I'm gonna leave this completely in to show you how friggin' quick cooking in the forge is, especially if you're doing something like steak, where you're gonna, you kill 2 or 3 cows, you're gonna end up with a stack of meat. You don't want to sit in front of a fireplace cooking them.
It just froze. Not sure what's going on.
Oh.
You froze?
Yeah, I just froze.
Oh.
I stopped hearing the game and the sounds. I only hear Skype.
Oh.
Well, that's unfortunate for you.
So, I got my last 3 steaks about ready to be thrown in. Don just has run away.
And he bravely ran away.
Game crashed on me, it looks like.
Extra points for those young bucks who actually get the reference. And if you don't get the reference, shame on you.
Don't worry. I'm just old. That's all there is to it.
No, you know what? The reference comes from the early 80s, late 70s, and you have no reason at all to 30 years later not seeing the movie.
No.
There's no reason for it at all. I mean, I would it is by far a comedy masterpiece of British humor that you can't argue with.
Okay, so I did 4 stacks. I did yeah,
Day
eight.
for my first experience recording. It already crashed and I lost all my footage.
That's sadly common. That is a lot of meat.
I just
This is now a sausage party.
all right, everybody's got food.
Yay,
Um,
food.
everybody's puking up the food. Welcome
Oh
to
god,
my
it tastes like a
undercooked.
forge.
yeah. Well, it's cooked over an open flame. Might have a slight tinny taste to it. Um,
All right, so 16. So 4 stacks of ore into each one. So 8 stacks of ore. We got 16 and a half bars worth out of it.
all right. Now I believe we can all watch the.
I'm sorry, 18 and a half. So a little bit
Yeah.
more than I thought. Yeah.
I believe we all can watch the anvil. So as you work the metal, we should be able to watch you.
A lot of confidence in me there.
Stare right over your shoulder like this.
Yeah, I mean you got the metal, so have at it. Do you need the forge, or can you use a fire pit, or how do you want to?
Is the forge lit?
Yes.
Okay, I'll leave it there for now.
Okay.
What
I'll
I'm
just.
gonna do is, I think what I got to do is first take it out of the
Oh
mold.
no, it's going cold, and it's not gonna light because of the rain issue that we're having. So let me go grab a fence post and see if I can quickly remedy that.
I do need to get these to orange in order to work them. So
Right. Okay, I got a fence post. Um, yeah. Wait. Ooh, I had one right in there. I'm actually going to try a gate. Why? Because I'm crazy like that. Just leave me alone.
and so what
Um,
I'm grabbing here is flux, and we got flux by using a hammer on marble. There are other fluxes available, but that was the one we found. So that's going to go on the right hand side here, and then we're going to try welding. Bam! So that worked. Cool.
oh, gee, thanks. My viewers enjoyed that immensely.
I got 6 more to do, and so once we got some heat, I had to do it real fast because it was getting cold. But
Oh. All right, let me see if I can light this now. And why you no take charcoal?
I'll
Well,
let you do the next one.
yeah, there's no excuse because even if this chimney is not valid, there's a gigantic window right next to it, and I'm stuck in the forge. Um, so, oh,
So one,
because the forge is not complete,
6.
it. Okay.
The bellows interfering with it?
Yeah. Okay. So what if I put the bellows here?
That might still work.
Um. Okay. So let's light this, and it's not lighting.
Seems
It
kind
says
of
it's
iffy
lit.
though, because when you're messing with the
It's lit. It is
bloomery,
lit.
it's pointing right into it.
There's no. It's not. No. The heat is not moving up, or at least
Right, but it is lit though. It's warming up that bar.
it's not gonna stay lit for long because it's not using any of the charcoal.
Fair enough. Um, I don't know why. Although
Because
it's heating it up like it should. So I'm not sure.
right, but it's not gonna heat up hot enough because there's not enough heat left in there.
Ah,
Could,
damn
could
weather.
be an issue. Could be an issue up top after you block the rain. It did something with the.
No, because like I said, it has this gigantic window right here. So even if the chimney is false,
Yeah.
It goes out the
there's,
window.
there's a giant window. Yeah, maybe the moisture in the air.
All right,
Actually,
everyone to bed. Get out of the fire.
uh, our rain is apparently 8,000. It is apparently 15.16 something temperature. I have no clue what any of those numbers actually mean, but they're there.
Probably in Calvin or something.
Oh, Donis, run to the farm. That's the next closest bed.
Or log off for a second.
Either or.
Usually sleeping gets rid of the rain. It just kind of expires in the middle of the night. And I am falling through the earth still. Cool.
Yeah, negative 1500 and fallen. There we go. And crack a kneecap. God, I so wanted to. I don't know what rap song just went into my head, but it fits so well with snap a kneecap.
Snapping a kneecap.
Okay,
Right.
it's heating up, but it still hasn't used charcoal unless you threw one in.
Nope. It just doesn't need it yet, I guess.
Oh, no, there
it's
it
just
is.
used one.
One
Okay.
just went.
Cool.
So I'm gonna wait until this stops heating up.
Okay. Watch that ore. I'm going to have you do the next one so your viewers can see how it's
Okay.
done.
What?
You want it? It needs to be orange.
It just says orange.
Yes.
Orange hot or
It's after red hot, so it goes to orange.
okay. I'm gonna wait until the that bar stops moving up. Once the bar stops moving up, I'm gonna attach the bellows again and see if. Okay, so
I don't.
1, 2, 3,
So I think we're good.
4, 5.5. Yeah, but in order to do glass, we do. Which is something that I do want to get into. That
I
move
don't
it
think
up?
you actually.
No,
No, I don't think so.
no, that did not work.
All right, you're at bright red, so I think that's next is orange. All right, so the way I did it is I broke it out of the mold, put a bit of flux into the flux spot.
The flux capacitor.
Yes, the flux capacitor. And
Again,
I'm gonna
another
set-
reference that if you don't get, shoot yourself.
You have failed at life if you don't get it. All right, let me fix that hammer. Okay.
Okay, that worked. You have to put it that way. Okay, that's orange. I got one orange.
Okay.
We got two bright reds.
I'll keep an eye on the ores. So if you got two orange, just go ahead and take them.
I got one orange.
There's another orange.
All right, throw it in my inventory. So let's shrink and let's do shrink again. Light hit, heavy hit. Pop that one out.
1 star for changing.
Okay, shrink. Light hit, heavy hit.
There's middle
Then
right.
Put that one there. Put that one there.
There's bottom ready.
Oh, bright. One of them dropped to bright red. Oh, I just threw it on the floor. I got pissed off at it. So let's put that one back in. Let's take that out. Put this one in. Okay, that one's orange. Play magical fucking bars over here. And then plop that.
Magical bars or musical bars?
Keep an eye on these, Don.
okay.
Just make sure they don't, none of them melt.
Yeah.
We got
All
bottom
right.
one's orange.
So there we go. That's how we get the 2-time copper ingot, and we got to do that a shit ton more times, correct, Jerry?
Yeah, we need 7 altogether.
So we will be back when we get all those.
All right, we are done. We made all of the pieces we need, and so we're ready to make an anvil.
All right.
Want to do the honors, Matt?
Yeah, sure. Even though you did all the work to get the ore. Stealing the glory for the win. The temperature does not matter. You just basically craft it in the crafting bench. So you make, what is it, 7 of the welded copper ingot 2-timer thingies. Throw it in an eye, and you get
It's
a copper
term,
angle.
by the way.
Yeah, that's the technical term. Thingies.
Yep. So we're gonna take this stone anvil since it's no longer useful, and plop. Aw, ain't that cute? It's a wee little dinky thing. I kind of like the stone one better. Just saying.
Suddenly regretting everything you've ever done.
Yeah, it's. I actually probably should have put it on top of the stone anvil, but
I think it's fine. I think it's good for right now. I don't want to touch it.
yep,
All that hard work, all that coal we just burnt,
yeah. So
all the charcoal rather.
this is the configuration in which we were able to get the bellows to work. The chimney, I think it was just the rain. I think the air became too moist to maintain a fire. I don't know if that actually makes any sense, but what in
I
this?
know fires. I know fires in single player. I'm sorry, rain is supposed to make these not work very well, except if you cover up the chimney, so it still has air, but it doesn't. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you should be able to. I mean, I don't know.
It just was acting up. So now I got to go get some more regular Gabbro, so I can rebuild the furnace because we had to destroy half of it to figure out where the bellows go.
Yep.
Come stand on the chest here and look down at the anvil. It's got a face.
Oh my God! It's the
anvil's
face
got a
of Mars. Yeah.
It sure does.
Watch Jerry jump. That's.
You'll see about that.
So.
I'm a worm. I'm a worm. Okay. Move along.
So
pretend that never happened.
right. So I guess the next state that we have to go for is the bronze anvil, which requires probably a crap ton of prep work. Correct?
Yes, we're gonna have to build a metallurgy table, and then we're gonna have to make a bunch of metallurgized metal.
Actually, let's bang out that the table right now, so we can just basically figure out what we need to do before the next video.
Okay.
That way we could just come back and go, okay, we figured out how to make the ores, instead of us derping around. So you take regular stone, and you make regular stone by breaking all the stone around the block you want, and it'll just pop right off. That's how you get regular stone, and then you take regular stone and you make a chess piece out of it. But it won't be a chess piece; it'll be a metallurgy table. Metallurgist, I don't, whatever.
You are on this.
Yeah, I am so good at the English language.
He's on something, that's for sure.
I'm not on enough, that's the problem. So there's the metallurgist table.
There's a fancy tabletop.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Play some Chinese checkers up here.
Cool.
Or four-man chess.
That sounds complicated.
You don't even know.
Especially considering there's 3 of us here.
Well, the voices in my head can play the fourth.
Well, then we could play probably like 6-man chess. All by ourselves.
I'm gonna make a pickaxe, a copper pickaxe.
Okay. Well, we need.
I feel like it.
Yeah, we also need to find out the uses of that. I still have the bismuth on me, so bismuth has a use of 300, and I believe cassiterite, which makes tin, is 290.
Yeah, it's like 290 or 280.
Right. So we're hoping for a copper pickaxe that lasts for
1,000.
Yeah, that would be nice. I'm thinking it's going to be probably 500, which I don't know if it would be really worth it at 500.
Maybe.
Possibly. If it really ramps up speed, because speed is something of a dire need at this point.
We do have haste food.
Yeah, but it doesn't work as well as one would anticipate.
No.
Pick at about 3,000 miles an hour.
Well, it would be nice if we can get like the efficiency 5 shovel speed on stone. That would be nice. You know, that
Cook.
Cook that
Damn
you
it.
cook. Are we bellowing?
I'm gonna start bellowing pretty soon here.
I think it is bellowed.
Yeah. I know.
So you just like spam right click the bellow, and it'll push up the heat a little bit higher. And apparently we got it hot enough finally, and we got stuck. Okay, we need when you work on the hood, because that's one thing that I think you should work on, is making this look more like, you know, a hood. Is knock this up a couple blocks because we get stuck in here.
Yeah, I got kind of a vague plan going already. I'm
And
thinking
actually, what
lion's mouth.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do with my viewers is right about now, you're seeing a picture that Don just showed Jury that got him on the server, and now we're back to the game. So when I say you are gonna go chisel work on this, refer back to this picture. And now I just made my life a living hell when it came to editing. Welcome back to the game. That's gonna be so horrible.
Apparently, I've forgotten how to make. So.
Okay, hold on. No, that's not gonna work. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna take over right now, Jerry.
Okay, go ahead.
Draw, bend, punch. That didn't work.
That's would have been bad anyway.
Yeah. All right. So let's
hurry.
Bend this. Do draw, bend. Okay, no. Let's punch that out. Draw, bend, punch. There we go. Oh, perfect 100.
Perfect.
Perfect 100 for the win.
Awesome.
But now you have to use it once so we can see the durability.
Damn it. Let me go find something to pick.
Other
than my nose.
That was, yeah, just whack a piece of the house. It's going to come down eventually.
So 600. You were correct, sir.
Yeah. Well, I said 500, but close enough. Yep. It's double the bismuth, which, if we can find a steady supply of copper, would be nice, but I think we need all the copper to move us deeper into the metal age, right?
Yeah, we're going to need another 14 copper at least to make the next anvil. And then from there, we'll be able to move on, I guess.
All right. I think this to work on the watering hole in the house. It's got to be some kind of contaminants going in there by now.
That's a watering hole. I've been taking baths in there.
Hold on, Jury, come to the farm. This tree is completely derpified. It is utterly derpified. It has a green streak.
The whole thing's green to me.
Oh, well, sad for you.
No mohawk
now
on my screen.
Now it turned green.
That was interesting. I broke a leaf and it fixed it.
Yeah. Good job, Jury. There's a tree back there that has that the top leaves are red. Yeah.
I think it's a visual.
There are absolutely no bugs in Terrafirmacraft at all. I swear the developer is amazing and awesome, and he does not try to rape you up the ass every second.
No.
Did I cover everything, Jerry?
Yes.
Was that the disclaimer that we were handed?
Yeah. My lawyers have told us that we must say for the record, it's perfect, and anything I've ever said about his mother was a lie and isn't true.
And Vaseline is not needed. Repeat, Vaseline is not
as well
needed.
As not being true.
And that 55-gallon drum of lube that I purchased for him was inconsiderate, and I apologize officially.
What do you mean purchased for him? I had a purchase of 100-gallon lube just to play this fucking thing.
Hey, but we're making progress. We're doing good.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the lube out of my ass now.
The sheep says bah.
Oh, where's the Velcro?
And on a side note...
Oh, that was a cliff. I almost walked off.
On a side note, we are experiencing some kind of issue with the farm. It looks like nothing is growing. Even that one we just planted doesn't appear to be growing either.
Yeah, so actually, let me go grab the metal hoe. I wish we had the gold hoe. You know, or even a diamond one. You know, something that's a little bit more luxurious. But we got
now,
this.
if you cross, what do you get if you cross a gold hoe and a shovel?
Gold digger.
Gold digging hoe.
Oh, it's even better.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
All right. So
that was terrible.
Yeah, let me put the middle finger on. Go to fuck you mode. All right. So
I am embarrassed and sad for myself.
All the bars are full, and I mean full. So that means it is
not an issue with nutrition in
Yeah.
the ground.
So this, yeah, and so here you go. Jerry, put that on fuck you mode. Which actually is quite fitting because it's like, hey, you want to take a simple game and take simple farming that, like Harvest Moon did, and all these other games have done farming, and we're going to take that, we're going to rotate it onto its side, and we're going to shove the whole thing up your rear. And that's why the mode for seeing the graphs is a giant middle finger, because that's basically what it is. It makes farming way too complicating.
If it would work, I'd be okay with it. But right now, our one source of food is the random cows we run across and plums.
Yes.
I was considering bringing a few pigs back when I was looking for fruit trees before, but I didn't have any wheat with me.
I've gone thousands of blocks, and I have not found another fruit tree.
Yeah, basically, if you go out, like, I would say probably 500 blocks and you find an animal or two, thin out the herd. Don't kill off the herd, just thin it out. Because we are not going to travel with a pig 500 blocks. I mean,
what we
I don't think they were really that far away.
What we do need, though, is we need to find chickens. And if we can get a nice flock of chickens,
tons of them too.
If we can get like a half a dozen chickens, we will have eggs forever. And
yeah.
that would be eggs plus the plums.
Now let me have a sit down with the Minecrafters out there who came to you, Jury, by way of Tekkit. We cannot go and get chicken eggs. Hold on. Actually, let me just nip this one right in the butt. Let me see these 11 chicken eggs? See these 11 chicken eggs? 11 chicken eggs. We got a watering hole here. Let's right click. Hold on, let me move my mic closer. You hear that? That's right clicking. You can't throw chicken eggs in this game. So, where we find chickens, we have to use seed or something and bait them all the way back here.
It's sweet.
Then, once we get them here, we have to get their mojo flowing.
No, we can, if we just put them in a cage, they'll just keep laying eggs forever.
Yeah, but to get more.
To get more, then it takes
more
hours and hours.
So we got to get their mojo going. Once we get their mojo going,
and hope that works while we're doing it. Just hope it works because there's no feedback until it actually does something.
Right.
I've struck chickens. And
it's going to take, if we skip every single night, which rarely ever happens, it will take 30 in real life hours to go from conception to pooping.
Well, anyway, that's what we're going to work on, is getting a chicken farm going. There's another copper deposit about 2,000 blocks from here that we're going to be going after. Let me turn that on Ray's mini map so you can see how far away that is.
And actually, if you see that basalt mine out that way, it's probably 500 blocks before that one. So Jerry's spot on that it's about 2,000.
So that's the 1900. And yes. There's one copper deposit. That one that's 600 blocks away is the one I already harvested. The farther away one behind it that I can't get the distance on is even further. It's about the same distance as that one. So that's our copper supply right now.
Yeah, and copper is not the easiest to come by. Now the fun part is when we try to get the deeper ores. That's gonna be fun.
Sulfur.
Yeah. Well, iron will be the biggest goal.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
isn't sulfur surrounding in lava chambers?
Yeah. I don't know what we use. I don't know what we use sulfur for. I don't know if it's used for anything actually.
Yeah. So basically,
it's your piss smell.
Yeah, I got to cover one thing real quick, and I think we did talk about this in one of the other episodes, is that we are at Y151, or I believe that's Y. Is that Y? I can never remember. Yes, that's Y. We are at Y151, okay? For those of you who are completely ignorant of Minecraft, and what channels are you watching?
Welcome to my channel, by the way.
Minecraft is at 64. Now,
Okay.
I
So the
I took a glance at the way the world generates, and basically there is nothing in way of caves between 150 and 60 something, or even 50 or 40. So in order for us to get to caves, which will make life a whole lot easier, we're gonna have to go through half of the friggin' world.
By the way, I found an amazing underground cavern at my cast mine, Casterlite mine.
Oh, you actually found a cavern?
It's underground, not caverns, the valleys that you sometimes get,
Oh,
but they're
ravine.
fully the ravines. Two ravines intersect underground, so they're underground ravines. I found two of I found the one that did that. I haven't fully explored it yet, but
That yeah, that do you
that'll be
know
interesting.
do you know how far it goes down?
Not super far. The ore was just underneath the ravine, so
Okay.
it made finding the ore interesting.
All right. Well, this is going to be an abrupt stop to a video because I think my neighbors are starting an argument.
Oh, it's a good time to break anyway. So
Yeah. So that will be the end of the video. And if you don't see his pictures in my video or in Jerry's video or anyone else's video,
They're also on his Facebook.
right?
yep, it's on the Facebook. Go check them out there.
Yeah.
I am too lazy to add them to my video, so I won't be doing that.
Yeah, I'll probably do it just to be better than Jerry.
Well, you gotta have something.
Well, you know, you're the one with the subscribers. I'm the one trying to steal them, so I just got to prove that I'm better than you. By stealing them, yeah.
Fair enough.
That's how I built my server. Oh!
Oh.
Ah.
By the way, this is all the charcoal we have left. By the way,
Yeah, what are we down to, a stack?
we got decent amount.
Oh, we do? Okay. Probably not enough to do the bronze, right? Uh, we might be able to squeeze it.
Each one of those stacks is maybe 3 bars worth.
Yeah, okay, we may not be able to squeeze it. Well, no, we should be able to.
3 or 4 bars, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
We need more. That's just all there is to it.
Yeah. So
There's a small army of chickens and pigs over here, and they want none of my wheat.
oh,
They're just staring at me.
Do you have wheat or do you have something else?
At wheat.
did you take take a knife to the wheat, break it down one, which I believe
That's
is
right.
wheat grain or something like that, and then see if that works.
Well, anyway, I'm going to cut it here. I'll talk to you all later. Have a good day. Go check out Sandmaster Matt's channel if you feel like it.
Yeah.
And Don might be making a channel at some points.
Well, I have a
But-
channel. I just don't have anything uploaded yet. Yeah, feel free to subscribe though.
And
Mm,
and
won't
thank
argue
you
against that.
and thank you to the 20 who have already migrated from Jury's channel. I greatly appreciate it.
Ta-ta for now.
See ya.